All right, guys, so just a quick update. A lot of players were asking exactly where we are with the island of Solitude. Ultimately, the big thing that I'm learning is, one, you have to repair the ship. You have to consistently and constantly always make sure your hero in here has enough stamina. I don't know exactly when this is going to run out, but once it hits 100%, which I'm sure is going to be within that time frame, I can stop repairing this ship. The big thing that is showing a lot of concern in here, one, they actually moved this, so they moved the boss. I don't know what for, but looking at the stamina I'm getting from daily, getting 20 stamina daily, I don't know if I'm going to have enough stamina to complete everything because I had all of my heroes in here farming, which costed a incredible amount of stamina. Now we just restarted this. So the things that I'm still doing, I am farming one single farm, I am farming one fishing spot, and I am repairing the boat. Those are the only things that I am doing with the stamina right now, just because, one, you're going to have stamina to do the boss fights. This is the only place you can select a food buff. So if you look at the amount of fish we have in here, the amount of fruit, the amount of food that we have in here, I can actually only utilize one of them. I cannot put multiple ones in here. So if you look at the boss fights, I mean, we probably have close to 20, if not a little bit more, selected food that we can actually utilize in here. So you want to get specific food, but once you have enough food, then I wouldn't farm anymore. The other thing that you do have to remember is when you're farming food so early, you are going to have to farm food. You are going to have to fish because of the quest, guys. So I wanted to see if cultivating 30 fruit was it, because if that's it, we can stop spending stamina in there. We'll be all set. So let's go ahead and collect here 40 fruit. So now we have to put people back to farming, guys. Not sure if this is going to stop at 40 or if this is going to go to 50. We've already collected floating bottles. So now we have another floating bottle, catch 10 fish. We have been fishing the entire time. So we're going to have to cultivate more fruit, which means that we have to put heroes back into cultivating the fruit. And again, we're really learning here to see exactly kind of what we needed to do to get these heroes in here and get all of our rewards, making sure we're maximizing out. Because essentially what I'm running into, which I know it's still early, we still got 10 days. I'm sure Lilith gave us enough of all of our resources to kind of fulfill everything. But looking at my chest overall, I only have 28 of 83 because a lot of the stuff in here takes a lot of stamina. So what I'm hoping to do is go through here, take out all of these different camps as we go through here, farm out all of these camps. With the vines, you spend 8 stamina removing the vine. But remember, it's a ton of stamina fighting the boss. So what I'm hoping to do is the last day or two that I do have a considerable amount of stamina at that point. When we do that, we can swap in a team that we can use for our defensive team. So even if we wanted Lucretia in here, the stamina doesn't go away. So right now, I don't see much reason to attack the boss. The only thing, again, that I worry about is right here, challenge the boss 3 times. I don't know how many we have to hit in here. I don't know the cap to challenge the boss. So we're actually going to challenge the boss a bunch more times. But again, I'm hoping the stamina is going to be there to finish all of these, because I think it would be super bad or super cheese if Lilith didn't provide us with enough stamina. But just looking at the island with only getting 20 stamina every time, because even if I spend 8 here on a team of 5, more here for my vine and then another couple stamina here, that is almost the entire day of stamina that we got. So again, we're burning through a lot of stamina, and we're burning through it really quick because the battles take 8. And I really hope that we have enough to kind of clean out this whole place in the next 10 days, because that's a couple hundred stamina, I know. But I was hoping we would find something else on the island. So we explored the island. There was nothing else we found. There's just treasure and there's battles. I didn't find anything else. We went kind of coast to coast all the way up here. Didn't find anything unusual about the island. I didn't know if there was going to be some tricks, if there was going to be traps, pitfalls, anything of that nature. It seems like fight the camps, remove the vines, pick up your treasure. That's pretty much all for this in its entirety. But again, we're going to have to see exactly how many times we have to fight this boss. Don't attack the boss till you get fruit is what I'm kind of playing it by. So even here, as we can look at the battle history, the teams that we have here for our leaderboard are still the boss killer teams. Right here, that is 100% the boss killer teams. So Belinda with Rose, that combination again. Skarath to actually bring the entire team together, as well as the twins and lures into Link, allowing Belinda to do more damage. I'm sure a lot of other heroes, I think Lucretia, if we could pull them all together, possibly Iran, if we can pull them all together, would make a viable comp as well, which would be, why are there two Belindas? We can't impersonate people. Oh, I think they might have added that later. Ainz is always a solid choice if you don't have anyone that can just straight up nuke the heroes. We can even put Rose with Ainz, but I would like to see Rose with Lucy and then running with Skarath and his furniture to kind of bring everyone together. I think would be a pretty strong combination in there, which we can give it a try. Again, this is on the test server. We're not hardcore playing this to really get everything that we need. This is more of the discovery and figuring it out. So we can go ahead and we can throw a battle in here. And I know Lucy, especially not being maxed out, might not make a huge difference when it comes to the damage. But overall, again, test server, we're a little bit limited to the heroes we have. What I'm hoping is right here, just stacking them up with Rose and Lucy, maximizing our damage in here, and maximizing the damage there with Skarath. Skarath and Kren were the really big ones last time that did a significant amount of damage. Remember, last boss we did like this, that was multi-fight. We also didn't have Cele, so she was not introduced. A couple of heroes that I could see doing quite a bit of damage, and it's awesome if Skarath can put all of them together for the AoE effect. That is where we've seen Kren really breaking out the damage here. Again, we're going to run through and just do this twice, guys. Just because, so we got our first chest there, which I'm not sure. I think you can get the chest every day. Because I picked up this first chest already, and I'm positive I did. If you look at an older video, I know I picked up the first chest. So light bears and maulers, so we could definitely just throw a fish in there. Looking at the maulers we have here, Skarath seemed to be doing very well, guys. And we didn't seem to take that much damage, so we can actually drop him right out of there. Let's go boss killer. Remember, guys, Saurus was the mega boss killer back in the day. The hero that everybody wanted for the Twisted Realm. So Saurus in there with that cleave ability does a significant amount of damage, stacking them up with the shields. Plus, he has the heals. But Skarath went down, see, taking out Rowan. Skarath went down in that one. Which I'm a little bit surprised because, again, with Saurus healing with the stacks in there. But it seems like this one's going to do quite a bit of damage. But look at Grez's minions, guys, just stacking it up. I don't have anything to take out these minions, to drop out these minions. The AoE damage isn't enough to burn them down. Or it's just not burning them down at all because they're taking damage. But it seems like that's kind of a cheese. Because I wonder if their damage is calculated in top. Because that was a big difference, guys. 560, 249. Yeah, that was a really big difference. Wonder if it's cumulative. Let's give it one more go. Just to see again if this is cumulative. Wilders and Graveborns. Celestial, Hypogen, Dimensionals. Let's throw that on there. Oh, we're out of stamina. That's what I'm wondering. It seems like it's still, we're going to have to really manage our stamina, but we're going to have to farm these up. And of course, there's going to be more levels to the boss. 3 times, 6 times. It'll probably go up to like 15 times. Cultivating fruit, I think, is going to go up to about 50. Fish can't go that far because I have been fishing since day one. I dropped Peggy in here because she's actually used for something in here, which we get 20 stamina a day. So I know she's going to be good that 24 hours until she gets the 20 stamina, which they do. Even if they're fishing, she'll get the 20 stamina boost. And the same with Sophia sitting in the boat. I make sure that at least she has 24 stamina, so there's not the 4-hour window that we're not repairing the boat, guys. So again, we're going to have to see exactly which teams are going to make the most sense. It seems right now it's the Belinda comps and it's the Kren Skarath comp that we seen from last one that did a significant amount of damage. We're going to have to keep farming. So once you get in here, you're going to have to farm until you get those points, because if you're not pulling the points out of the quest, if you're not completing these quests, you're not going to get all of your loot and you're not going to be able to pull the skin. And again, I really doubt that Lilith would not give us enough stamina, but it's a little scary, especially because we're a couple days in and we really haven't made that much progression as far as getting the chests. But guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if anyone is over on the test server doing this as well. Again, making sure that we have enough stamina to get through here is going to be vital. Can't be losing battles, things of that nature, just to go ahead and pick up your loot. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.